The potential downfall of ColourPop. Founded by siblings Laura and John Nelson in 2014 and based in Los Angeles, ColourPop has become a viral sensation among the Gen Z and millennials, specifically known for their extremely affordable, unique, and innovative products, which further put a significant amount of popularity on their name. This beauty brand started as a solely e-commerce business, but later expanded their reach to retail stores like Sephora and Ultra Beauty. Now, the truth is, ColourPop is a popular, fans' favorite makeup brand and probably will remain the same for some of their customers. But over the years, there are some factors that make it hard for it to remain at the top and leave their consumers with no choice but to abandon it and switch to other equivalently good makeup products. Today, in this video, we are going to explore the potential downfall of ColourPop based on the troubles, PR-related scandals, and controversies that are tied to its name that may cause the brand to face a shocking turnaround in the near future that might even result in a downfall. Before we get deeply into what could become their downfall, it is important for you to know that ColourPop rose to fame and was able to win the hearts of many through their knowledge and wise use of social media and other creative ways, like being featured on Netflix's Broken documentary series, choosing a different approach to meet and interact with their fans. ColourPop has also made a name for themselves with their use of influencer marketing and celebrity collaborations, where popular figures like Becky G, Sophia Nagard, and Kathleen Lights have all endorsed them. This brand was once named the most in-demand cosmetics brand in the world, and part of that must have been due to their fans' favorite products, like their fascinatingly textured cream-to-powder shadow, which their consumers say that no other brand has ever been able to create a shadow like that, because of how it is highly pigmented, easy to blend, affordable, and great color payoff. So the question is, what could be leading this seemingly successful brand to be deemed for a potential downfall? Follow through as I tell you why ColourPop might face its sunset sooner rather than later. So, in recent years, there rose more and more negative reviews for the brand, complaints and loopholes found in their products, and one of the most scandals that put them in a very bad light is their contaminated lipsticks, where several of their consumers came forward complaining about finding holes and fibers that many suspected to be hair.
I really hate to do this, but I feel I must. I'm a huge ColourPop fan, so this absolutely breaks my heart. These lippy pencils, I got one of these and it is so not worth the money. They don't screw up to get more of the product. In fact, when you press on it, like I went to apply it to my lips, it goes right inside and you have to shake it to get it out, and when you press again, it doesn't want to come out. So I hate, like I said, it's gonna break my heart, but it is not worth the money. Do not buy this. It's a waste of money. That's all I can say.
After many people talking about finding the same particles in their lipsticks, this gave the impression that the process those lipsticks go through in their manufacturing might not be safe and clean, because for this to happen, of course, it came from the employees not taking basic measures like wearing gloves and hairnets to protect their products. On this note, in 2022, the brand faced a class action lawsuit where they were sued for manufacturing unsafe products. The products in question were their eye products, which were described as dangerous to apply around people's eyes, as many people say that the chemicals used in these products can cause injury to the eyes. Now, it wasn't clear which chemicals exactly, but the lawsuit claimed that the cause of this was because of the affordability of their products. And it makes sense because, like I mentioned, ColourPop made a name for themselves for selling some of the cheapest makeup products in the whole beauty industry. But it seems like they took it too far and looked for the cheapest ingredients to be able to maintain their prices. But the problem came when they did not realize those cheap ingredients could be harmful and toxic. The lawsuit stated that the brand violated the California consumer protection laws by using color ingredients that do not abide with the Food and Drug Administration rules. ColourPop faced more controversy as far as their products are concerned, because a few years back, they were also under intense scrutiny for how they named their products, where people even called them racists due to how they named the darker shades of their products. Now, the product that people mainly had issues with is their contour sticks, which had 12 shades in total. Now, the later shades had unproblematic names like Gummy Bear and Castle, but their darker shades had eyebrow-raising offensive names. These shades were called Yikes, Typo, and Doom, which I personally do not know what was behind them calling these shades these names. But yeah, this was ugly and people couldn't just ignore it. So they raised their voice, and one of the popular beauty bloggers wrote them an open letter where she said, "Dear ColourPop, my skin color is not a typo. I am the least person that acts triggered, but these names had me shook. Society already views dark skin as inferior and unwanted because of the intense controversy and bad publicity. ColourPop finally came to apologize. They said, on behalf of ColourPop, we are sorry and are extremely grateful for our customers' feedback. We have taken immediate action to change the shade names and review our naming process to ensure this does not happen again." Now, after this, they did change the names from Yikes to Bloom and Typo to now Platonic. This was a positive step from them because it really showed that they care about their customers and their opinions, but still, it remained up there that they are racists, and it was so insane. That's not all, because the brand came under fire in 2022 also when they collaborated with J.K. Rowling and made a whole collection inspired by her book Harry Potter. And the reason for the backlash was because J.K. Rowling had recently been very criticized for making transphobic comments. So she came out and criticized an article that said people who menstruate, and she came to express her frustration with the fact that they did not just say women, hence making several tweets that were criticized by millions of people, especially the trans people. So because of how controversial she was, when ColourPop decided to collaborate with her, they faced equally the same backlash that even several influencers came against the idea of this happening.
This should go without saying, but don't buy it. Don't buy anything under the official Harry Potter license. If you support Jewish people, disabled people, people of color, trans people, don't. Your nostalgia isn't worth the harm that JKR is actively doing to these communities.
This caused several people to boycott the brand and stopped buying their products, and encouraged more to do the same because they did not like what the brand was standing for at that time. ColourPop faced much more controversy over the years, including their recent collaboration with Michaela Noguera on their Valentine's collection, where people did not like it because she's also a controversial figure in the beauty space. One person said, "ColourPop is already a problematic company. This just solidifies my decision to never give them my money." The second one said, "Despite the fact that no one can stand her, why use someone so extremely obnoxious to promote their brand? I don't need someone yelling at me in cursive to run ColourPop now." The last one said, "Then ColourPop made a statement saying, We're all about positivity. We'll delete any hater comments. What? The chick you decided to represent your brand is not positive at all. Do better, ColourPop. You're my favorite brand, and I don't want to boycott y'all, but I will, due to Michaela. So, with all this, I guess it's fair to say that if they don't improve how they run their things, people will eventually cancel them for good, especially with people they choose to collaborate with. So go ahead and tell me of your thoughts about this, and tell me if you really think that all these factors we have just discussed can lead them to face a downfall. Thank you for watching. Follow for more beauty news and drama.